Oh hi, I'm Mahi Srivastava. What was I thinking? Well, let me be. Have you ever wondered what would Dr. B.R. Ambedkar's take on the question, are we independent be, after having witnessed the modern India? Intriguing much? Then let's try to know his perspective. The night sky adorned with twinkling stars looks mystical. There surely is a celebration in heaven. K. Munshi acknowledged, not even a month is left for our 75th Independence Day. I'm so happy. To which Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel bluntly replied, what are you so happy for? It's not like we have independence in its true sense. Dr. Ambedkar was standing nearby, got furious and said, what do you mean we are not truly independent? We worked so hard for achieving independence. We drafted a constitution so intricate, the longest in the world. It facilitates separation of powers between the three organs of democracy, also includes various fundamental rights which provide constitutional guarantee to the citizens. Sir, if you don't believe me, you can see it yourself. He simply replied. Bring me all the newspapers, he said. To which K. Munshi exclaimed, Sir, you should probably go for tabs now, only to earn a glare from him. Old school, this is what we would have called him. The Sabrimala case was the headline, prohibiting women of menstruating age to enter into a temple. But this is violative of fundamental rights to equality, liberty and freedom to practice any religion under Articles 14, 15, 19, 21 and 25. It should be ultra-vires the constitution. He huffed. The Supreme Court declared the practice unconstitutional on 28th September 2018. He further read, so much delay in delivering justice? Why? He questioned and soon realized how overburdened our independent judiciary is. India's inequality index in 2017 puts it in bottom-ranked 20% countries. Also, according to NCRB, one woman is raped every 20 minutes in the country. He was stunned. What about all the equality mentioned in our constitution? Also, 9 states accorded for 84% of all crimes against Dalits in 2019 when they accounted for only 54% of country's SC population. Also, the conviction rate in such cases was just 32%, while the pendency rate stood proudly at 94%. Article 15, he sadly remarked. Protests against CAA intensify across country. Riots in Delhi, firing on roads. Farm Bills 2020 led to major protests in Punjab and Haryana. Numerous headlines which he read shook him to the core. Why wasn't the legislature competent enough to explain the law to the public? Why weren't the agricultural states consulted? Why was the country burning? Is this how deaf and numb legislature is towards the public sentiments? Several questions flooded his mind. Flipping the page, he read, a Transparency International recorded in 2005 that more than 62% of Indians have paid a bribe to a public official to get a job done or used contacts to get services performed. Also, biggest scandals since 2010 have involved high-level government officials. How will the normal public survive if the executive is this corrupt? He kept the newspaper aside. Although a few cases of barbaric mob lynching and India's low ranking in Freedom of Press Index caught his sight, he analyzed how the provisions of constitution which he thought would be tenets and principles of governance in India sadly remained as mere provisions contained in the bare text of the constitution. How the lady justice is finding it hard to wield the sword of justice while carrying tons of burdens on her shoulder. He went outside and declared, no celebrations. On being asked why, he simply replied, India is not independent yet. And the bright sky turned into a menace of clouds and the celebrations came to a halt.